First of all, you should be commended as a sportsman for coming out here and facing the media. I do want to let you know that was the longest World Championship game in history. Sure, that was no small consolation. Let me ask you, what was the moment where you knew you were going to have to defend that for many hours?
Well, I think it changed it a little bit after the first time control because, I mean, okay, clearly I was pressing there, but yeah, somehow White, I think, is in time to get everything together and to secure a draw. But into this like more 39, more 40, it was like this e5, e4, which was probably wrong. I think it's anyway a draw, but then, I ended up like playing this queen e4, queen h4 without big necessity. I could just like stay king h7, king h6 would be an easy draw. And like in many different moments, still, it would be the same result. But somehow, yep, what to do, so I guess the final endgame, like rook and knight against queen, is probably also a draw, but you need to be very precise. But here you basically play blitz, and it's difficult to defend.
It was move 130, queen e6, but anyway, at hour 4 or 5, I was going to ask you, is this your toughest game ever against Magnus? But now I have to ask you, is it your toughest game of all time that you just played?
Not really, but what do you mean 140 to queen e6 after which one?
The table bases were okay with your position until queen e6.
But which was like, what was the setup?
The table bases preferred queen b1, but there was a rook on f5. I think you had pinned the rook by playing queen e6.
Yeah, okay, so until this it was all right, yeah? No, I mean, okay, it's very difficult, so White improves, so okay, maybe it's still a draw, but, it's hard to understand humanly.